Good morning, YouTube. So what I got behind me besides a mess is a new fuel trailer. And this is kind of something I've been thinking about for a while, and finally kind of went partners with it. Way out in the boonies, hour away from anything, kind of a deal where we can have a lot of fuel stored on site and just keep equipment running, and we can just make small once a week trips or even have a company come and deliver fuel for us, just to stay on top of everything. Because when you start to have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 machines running a day, you're gonna start burning through fuel really fast. And my 50-gallon transfer tank, my 100-gallon transfer tank, and on my other truck is a 75-gallon transfer tank, and on my friend's he has 100 and another 50. It's probably not going to keep up, believe it or not. So with this, I feel like we'll have at least a week's worth of fuel. This is a 990-gallon tank of diesel. It's the worst time to buy something like this because the fuel skyrocketed. However, still, this is gonna save some money at the same time by just doing big one trippers. Well, number one, this is a Thunder Creek equipment trailer, and they make tons. Ooh. So this is a Thunder Creek equipment trailer. It's called an EV990 is the model of this trailer, and this is the poor man's trailer. This is nearly their basic trailers. I got it from Keist Enterprises. They're located out in Iowa. Awesome set of people to work with. I never met them. I just emailed and called them about all this. And so 990-gallon tank has a 50-gallon def tank that's also on this trailer that you can option to add on. That's what I went ahead, because everything we're running these days all have def. 50 gallons is a lot nicer than what I've been doing lately. I have that 5-gallon bucket of def. One machine can burn 5 gallons in a day, believe it or not. So 50 gallons worth of def, that's gonna be really, really nice. And let me show you inside here real quick. All right, so on both sides you have these latches here. Undo those guys. Lift up from the back, pull back, and you have your entire def system right here. Comes with its own pump, its own hose, and it's auto shut off, so you're not spilling def every time. This thing, you take it out, is for those 275-gallon plastic totes that you can buy bulk def with to fill the tank or dispense. So the pump will actually draw the fluid from your larger tank, your reservoir, and it'll fill up the tank here, which is pretty dang cool. That's I would have never ever thought of something like that. So they thought of it. So you see a solar panel and a battery. The trailer does not come equipped that way, and I don't believe Thunder Creek does it. Keist Enterprises themselves, the dealer I bought this from, they offered an install for a solar panel and a battery. Otherwise, this system, the way it comes from Thunder Creek, is with alligator clips, so you can connect it to your equipment and run the pump that way. There's no battery, no solar, no nothing. But they offered it. It was like $700, I believe, and to install its own contained power system, which $700, I was like, it's kind of, but I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, you know what, you guys do it. They know what they're doing, and they definitely do know what they're doing. They know the right solar panel to get. Thing's massive. They wired it extremely clean. They you know, they did a great job, if you ask me. So I'm definitely happy I had them do that. Has an interstate battery in this box right here. So I was happy to, that was well worth the money in itself. It's massive. The one on my Diamond C is a 12 watt, and this is easily 2 times the size of that one. So through the rest of the trailer, so you have dual 6,000-pound Dexter torsion axles on this thing. They come with locking fuel caps here. You just put your key in right there, and then this will actually come off. Otherwise it just free spins, and there's a dual Phillip point. You have your gauge right here, of course, to tell you if it's full or not. That is your vent for the trailer, and it's all LED lights on this thing. It looks nice. It's a nice looking trailer, and again, this is the base model. They have more complex models. Before I go too far into the other ones, I'll keep on talking about this. So Def Pump is a 15 gallon per minute pump, and they have a absolute beast G Pro 25 gallon per minute pump. These are like the bee's knees of diesel pumps. These things are just absolutely awesome. Humongous filter. I don't know the micron rating. I'm assuming it's a 10 or a 5 or something like that, but you can change that if you wanted to a smaller one. I know they at least have this filter rated for this amount of gallons per minute, so it doesn't slow down your flow. I believe it was 20 feet of hose connected to an auto clicking nozzle. I'm already extremely happy with this system. It's simple, and the tank is baffled continuously. I believe there are 1, 2, or 3 baffles in this tank throughout it, so you don't get that fuel sloshing type of stuff going on. Again, this being its base model trailer, it's still absolutely well worth its money. They're not cheap. I don't want to say the price just because the prices keep on changing. I went to Keast Enterprises for this one. Number one, because all the dealers that might have even had this trailer wanted about $3,000 to $4,000 more than what they wanted. They just have the regular price that these things are supposed to be sold at. So I bought it, and I had it shipped here, and it was still $3,000 cheaper than picking one up in Salt Lake City or buying one here in California. So I did my shopping, I did my calling, and this was the best route to go. Dealing with these guys, absolute pleasure. They beyond easy to buy a trailer from them. Super informative people. They're like all tight knit. Everybody knows each other. You call in, if someone's not there, they will call you back that day. Just an awesome, great set of people. So for being a base model trailer, if you want something fancier, Thunder Creek, they do make way nicer, more extravagant trailers. I mean, you can put an air compressor on here, a generator. You can get an entire reel system, so you can pump oil or grease. I mean, it could be a full-on service trailer. They even have one that has a light tower coming out of the top. And with some of those, they have a gas-driven 50 gallon per minute pump for the tanks. They get absolutely crazy. They have some really cool trailers. They're all sheet metal enclosed. They don't even look like a fuel trailer. It looks like some race car trailer, honestly. I couldn't afford that, didn't want to afford it. We just needed something basic, and this is what's going to get us through. So it does have a really nice stout ball coupler, tuned 5/16 ball. And of course, my favorite locks for trailers, Fort Knox. The company themselves and their product is absolutely awesome. So I have these two were about like $400 together. This is your actual ball lock right here, and then I went ahead and got the C-channel lock also that actually locks the bolts. You can lock this up, and then someone come over here and buzz these things off and slip another one on there, and bye-bye. So I got this to lock those bolts up, and I got that to actually lock up the coupler. You can even lock it to something else around a tree. I understand that everything can get stolen. However, what you don't understand is how long is it going to take you and how hard do you want to try. So those are my hey, come on, keep on moving along, go find something easier kind of a thing. So with that, just my little bit of preventative theft type of stuff going on there. However, so this is the trailer. Haven't even put a drop of diesel in it yet. I want to do a few things to it to make it ready to go, just because the trailer itself was towed here on a trailer. One thing I want to do is one thing I always do is re-grease the bearings, and you guys can't see it, but there's a little bit of bearing play, so I want to get those tightened up properly. That's just something I do whenever I buy something new. I go over the entire thing, which you should do on your setup and equipment every day before you go tow something. So I'm just going to double check all that, make sure everything's greased well, check lug torque, check tire pressure, all that good stuff, get this thing ready to go to hold 900 something gallons of diesel. So that's kind of what we're going to do. Get this thing prepped up. Probably get this thing working next week. But that is the EV990 Thunder Creek equipment trailer. The moment I have to or need to, I will be buying another one, and I want to get their nicer ones for sure. That will be another goal. From what I see here, for being a basic economy trailer, this is beast mode. I like it. All right, let's do some work on this thing. So that's it. Trailer's prepped, ready to go. She's good to be put in use. I guess the only thing I'm missing right now is about $5,700 in diesel to fill this thing up. Thank you, you know who. And then another 50 gallons for the DEF, which over here at the pump, it's like $3.70. Still not that cheap. However, getting it from the pump is much cheaper than buying it in those 2.5 gallon jugs. And those things are just stupid. DEF in general, stupid. But yeah, so trailer's ready to go. Everything's greased up. Pressure's all good. Everything's going to be able to be locked up on the job site. And kind of go from there. Put this thing to use. Appreciate Thunder Creek for making a nice system like this. I know there's probably a few other people out there. Thunder Creek just seemed like the right brand to go with, especially Keist Enterprises. This is the brand they carry. They have a few other brands, but they're a little bit more just, they don't have any external pump or anything like that. But this was definitely the trailer I liked. I definitely can't wait to get one of their nicer ones. In the future, for sure, I would like a nice one. However, for the time being, this is going to hold more than enough diesel to get us through a week worth of work. And from there on out, we'll just keep on using this thing, see how long she keeps on going. I've seen a few images of these things being on farms and ranches for years. They own their keep, they hold their keep, and apparently when I was speaking to my dealer at Keist Enterprises, they said Thunder Creek's warranty and like their helping division for anything that might be wrong or an issue with the trailer, they are incredible and they're amazing. I have yet to experience that myself since nothing has gone wrong. But he gave me his word on that, and I feel like their words kind of oak. They're just a great set of people. And no one's paying me to do this video. This is just for me getting the information out to you guys like I always like to. They don't even know I'm doing anything like this video or anything like that. So appreciate my dealer, Keist Enterprises. Appreciate Thunder Creek for making such a nice trailer. Even though this is their eco, you know, they even have a smaller one, a 500 gallon if you wanted to, but this is their economy series of a trailer. So from there on out, can't wait to put this thing to good use. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like the video, please subscribe. Have a good one.